Sometimes I notice how instinctively we try to organize things. A desk, a room, a day, even a thought. There's a subtle discomfort when things feel scattered, unfinished, out of place. Not dramatic, just a quiet restlessness, as if something inside us prefers alignment over chaos, even before we understand why. I might be wrong, but it feels less like a habit and more like a pull, as if order isn't something we invent, but something we respond to. Fire behaves like that too. It doesn't ask where to go. It follows a pattern. It rises, it consumes, it transforms. And no matter how different the flame looks, candle, forest fire, cookie stove, the logic underneath feels the same. Predictable, relentless, almost lawful. We don't question fire's obedience to its nature. We just step around it, use it, respect it. Maybe because fire doesn't pretend to choose. It just acts. The Yajurveda feels like it enters the conversation right there. Not where sound first trembles into existence, but where vibration needs direction, where resonance wants structure, where the raw hum of reality begins to ask, how does this move correctly? The Yajurveda listens. The Yajurveda arranges. It doesn't sing creation, it choreographs it. What is interesting is that the Yajurveda isn't poetic in the way we usually imagine wisdom to be. It's procedural, instructional, almost mechanical. At first glance, it can feel dry, too technical, too concerned with sequence and precision. But when you sit with it longer, something shifts. These aren't just rituals. They're patterns of action, ways energy is guided rather than released randomly, as if the universe itself has preferred methods. We often think ritual is symbolic, but the Yajurvedic tone suggests something else. It feels closer to engineering than metaphor. If this is done, then that follows. If this sequence is broken, the outcome changes. Not because someone is offended, but because structure matters. In physics, we'd call this causality. In systems theory, feedback loops. In everyday life, we call it, that's just how it works. The Yajurveda seems unconcerned with belief. It's more interested in alignment. Fire, iri, isenti, just physical. It's intentional. It's where action meets order, where will is placed into a framework larger than the individual. The offerings aren't bribes, they feel more like inputs. And the altar doesn't feel like a stage, it feels like a model. A scaled-down universe where laws can be observed in real time. I find myself thinking about the body while reading it. Digestion again. Metabolism. Neural firing. The way the heart doesn't improvise. The way breath follows a rhythm even when we're not paying attention. Maybe order isn't imposed on nature. Maybe nature is order, and we temporarily forget how to move with it. The Yajurveda feels like a reminder written in action rather than words. There's something humbling about that. The sense that correct action matters, but not because of morality, because misalignment creates friction, suffering, waste, not punishment. When effort fights the grain of reality, when intention ignores structure, when fire is lit without understanding what it feeds on, and quietly, something unsettling appears. If action follows law, and law precedes intention, then where exactly does the doer sit? Are we acting, or are we participating in patterns already moving? The Yajurveda doesn't ask this directly. It doesn't need to. It keeps arranging actions, as if the question itself might be misplaced. There's a sense that sound has now found a body. That vibration has discovered sequence. That something invisible is learning how to stay stable without collapsing. Fire becomes central not as destruction, but as regulation. As the mediator between intention and outcome, between chaos and continuity. And maybe that's why this doesn't feel like a new chapter. It feels like the same movement, just denser now. The hum hasn't stopped. It's simply learned how to move through form without losing itself. I don't know where this leads yet, but it feels like once fire learns order, it won't stay external for long.